Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Hello and welcome back to the program. Welcome to the intermediate portion of the show. And once again, I am joined with my friend and very special guest, Almudena.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
Very well indeed.
Good. Well, thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Good.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Well, the pleasure is mine. Today, Almudena, we are going to review the material that we saw yesterday.
Okay.
Remember, we talked about the verb to drive?
Yes.
Every day I drive. Yesterday I...
Drove.
And lately I have...
Driven.
Driven. Yeah.
Driven.
Right. Yes. Did you drive a car today?
Yes.
This morning? Did you drive a car this morning also?
Yes, I drove a car this morning.
Yes. Will you drive one tomorrow?
Yes, I will drive a car tomorrow.
Have you driven a bus lately?
No, I've never driven a bus.
But have you driven a bus lately? No, I haven't driven a bus lately. Have you ever driven a bus?
No, I've never driven a bus.
Ask me if I've ever driven a taxi.
Have you ever driven a taxi?
What do you want to know?
I want to know if you have driven a taxi lately.
No, that's not what you want to know. You said, Kyle, have you ever driven a taxi?
Yes, correct. I'm going to repeat.
I want to know if you...
Kyle, I want to know if you have ever driven a taxi.
A taxi? Taxi? No, I've never driven a taxi. Ask me if I've ever driven a Lamborghini.
Have you ever driven a Lamborghini?
No, I've never driven a Lamborghini. I would like to. I would like to drive a Lamborghini, but no, I've never driven one. Do you like driving?
Well, not very much.
No?
I drive, but it's not my pleasure.
You don't drive for pleasure?
No, I don't drive for pleasure.
You don't drive for fun?
No, I don't drive for fun.
Ask me if I sometimes drive for fun.
Do you drive sometimes?
Do you sometimes
drive for pleasure?
Okay, for pleasure, for fun.
For fun?
Yes, I do, sometimes. When I'm in Canada, I sometimes go for drives. You know what I mean? To go for a drive. The purpose is just to drive because driving along the ocean, it's very nice. But here, I don't have a car, so I don't drive.
I can lend you mine.
Okay.
My car.
Yeah, and I'll go for a drive. Okay.
It's not a Lamborghini,
but I could go for a drive in. All right. Maybe. All right. Now, the next thing that we saw in the last class was must have. Some logical conclusions, right?
Yes.
And I said that in the negative, we say can't have. We don't say mustn't have. We say can't have. So I said, for example, he slept for 13 hours last night. He said, he must have participle. He must have been very tired, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I also said, he didn't eat anything for dinner. And what can you say?
I think I said that he must have been very full.
He must have been very full. Yeah.
Yes.
He must have been very full because he didn't eat anything for dinner. He wasn't hungry.
That means that he had a very big lunch.
He must have. He must have had a very big lunch, I suppose, right? Because he didn't feel like eating anything for dinner, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. She paid as much as she could for the Bruce Springsteen for Bruce Springsteen tickets. right? She didn't have much money, but she paid as much as she possibly could for tickets to go see Bruce Springsteen. So what conclusion can you draw here? We say to draw a conclusion. Draw like dibujar. To draw a conclusion. What conclusion can you draw here?
She must have liked so much Bruce Springsteen.
Well, she must have liked Bruce Springsteen a lot. Not so much. So much is followed by that. She must have liked him so much that it was worth it. So much that she would spend all her money on tickets. But she must have liked him a lot. She must have loved his music, right?
Yes.
She must have loved Bruce Springsteen's music. Can you say that?
Yes. She must have liked.
Not just liked it, loved it. If she spent all her money on the tickets, right?
Yes. She must have loved
Yes.
Bruce Springsteen's music.
Nice. Bruce Springsteen. Yes. Do you like Bruce Springsteen?
Yes, I like it very much. Bruce Springsteen.
I like Bruce Springsteen.
Very much.
Very much. Thank you. Good. All right. And remember, we never use to in these structure. In this structure, right? Before the participle. We don't put to. Okay? But anyhow, let's move on now and take a look at our word of the day. Word of the day. All right, the word of the day today is, this is a verb. It's cojear. Cojear. So when you're walking and your foot is sore, your knee is sore, and we have the verb to
limp.
Sorry?
To limp.
Limp, right, limp. Were you limping yesterday?
No, I didn't limp yesterday.
Okay, or did you limp? No, I didn't limp. Ask me if I limped yesterday.
Do you limp yesterday?
No. Did you, infinitive, did you limp yesterday?
Did you limp yesterday?
Ask me again.
Did you limp yesterday?
Did you limp, infinitive, limp.
Limp. Did you limp yesterday?
No, I didn't. I didn't limp yesterday. I didn't have any health problems yesterday. I didn't limp. A few months ago, I had an accident skiing. And I hurt my knee. So what did I do after that? For 3 days, I was what?
You were limping?
I was limping for 3 days. Yes. Have you ever limped because of an accident?
No, I've never limped.
Sorry?
I've never limped.
Never?
Never.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've limped. I've had a few accidents and I've had to limp. Anyhow, Almudena, it is time to move on to our new material here for class number 119. And we have a phrasal verb here. Do you like phrasal verbs?
I hate them.
You hate them? Why?
Because they are very, very, very confused.
They're what?
They are very confusing.
Confusing. They're very, very, very confusing. No.
There are a lot of meanings with.
There can be, but this is not so. This is not so bad, right? Little by little.
Okay.
Little by little, we'll learn these. Okay. So to make up, as in to inventar. Okay. To make up, to invent something, but to invent, for example, a story or a lie. When you were young, did you make up stories?
Yes, I made up a lot of stories.
When you were young?
Yes.
Okay. Did you make up an interesting story last week?
No, I didn't made up an interesting story last week.
Okay. Do criminals sometimes make up lies about what they did?
Yes, criminals always make up lies.
Always? They always make up lies?
Yes, criminals.
Criminals
always make up lies.
Okay. Did Stephen King make up a lot of good stories? Do you know Stephen King, the author? He's an author from the United States, the author of many horror stories. He invented those stories. He made them up. Did he make up a lot of good stories?
Yes, he made up a lot of stories, horror stories.
Yeah. They're good stories, though. He made them up. Yeah. Yeah, he made up a lot of stories. Yeah. Ask me if I made up stories when I was little.
Did you make up a lot of stories when you were little?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I made up stories when I was little. A lot of stories. At home, did you make up stories when you were young, when you were little? Yes, you can say, right?
Yes.
Yes, I made up a lot of stories when I was little. Ask me if I make up a lot of questions to ask my students.
Do you make a lot of... Sorry. Do you make up a lot of questions to ask to your students?
Yes, I do. I make up a lot of questions. I have to do it. I make up a lot of questions all the time to ask my students. Now, invent, if we're talking about physical things, we would say the telephone, for example.
Edison.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Now we say who invented the telephone? Thomas Edison invented. We don't say he made up the telephone. He made up a story to tell his brother, but he invented the telephone, right?
Yes.
No, but Edison invented the light bulb, right?
Correct. Mr. Ringwell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, correct.
Bell invented the telephone.
Yes, Mr.
That's
Bell.
right.
Yes,
exactly. Not Edison. Edison invented the light bulb. Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
That's right. We have to make sure that we're historically accurate, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, Almudena, it's time to move on to the next portion of the show, which is our vocabulary of the day. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Ready.
Vocabulary of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. And the first word today is la tierra.
Sorry?
La tierra, the place where we live, the planet that we live on.
Earth.
Sorry?
The earth.
The what?
Earth.
The earth. Earth. Earth.
Earth.
Earth.
Earth.
The earth. The earth.
Earth.
The earth. Yes, I was born on the planet Earth, right?
Yes.
The earth. Is the earth round or is the earth flat?
Sorry.
Is the earth round like an orange or flat like a table?
Sorry, no. The earth is round.
The earth is what?
Round.
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 The earth is round, Kyle.
The earth is round, Kyle.
Thank you. Okay, good. Atar. Atar. To,
I don't know.
to tie.
To tie.
Tie.
Yes, the same as the tie for men.
Exactly. T-I-E, right?
Yes.
Ask me if I tied my shoes this morning.
Did you tie your shoes this morning?
Yes, I did. I tied my shoes. Desconocido.
Unknown.
Unknown. Viuda.
Below.
Viuda.
No?
So the woman whose husband has died, right?
Yes.
Widow.
Widow. Sorry.
Widow.
Widow.
Widow. Again?
Widow.
Widow. And at home with me? Widow. Widow. Right. Okay. Atajo. Ooh, atajo.
Short way.
Short
Cut.
cut. Shortcut. Shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. Yes. We have to find a shortcut, a quicker way to get there, to get to the office, to get to school, to get to the center, right?
Yes.
Okay, shortcut. Well, Almudena, we only have about 4 minutes left. And you know what it's time for?
Translation list.
It is time for our translation list. That's right. Let's do it.
Come on.
Translation. All right, yes, it is time now for our translation list number 38. Translation list number 38. And the first sentence, déjame ponerte un ejemplo.
Let me give you an example.
Very good, yes. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. One more time.
Let me give you an example.
Excellent. Number 2. Esa música es de cuando yo era joven.
That music is when I was young.
Es de is from
when I was young.
Yes, that music is from when I was young. Young. Hemos estado buscándote.
We have been looking at you.
Looking at you?
Looking you.
Mirando?
Looking you. No.
Looking for.
You.
Buscar is to look for.
Look for you, yes.
Repeat.
We have been looking for you.
Yeah. We've been. Let's use the contraction. We've
been looking for you.
We've been looking for you.
We've been looking for you.
Good. Avísame la próxima vez.
Let me know next time.
Let me know next time. Or the next time. Let me know. Avísame. Let me know. Let me know the next time. Again?
Let me know the next time.
Good. Espera hasta que el teléfono deje de sonar.
Wait until the telephone stops to ring. Stops ring. Ringing.
Gerund. Stops. Yeah. Stop. Dejar de hacer algo is stop with gerund. Stops ringing. So, wait until the telephone stops ringing. Again?
Wait until the telephone stops ringing.
Good. Estás buscando algo que no existe.
You are looking for something that doesn't exist.
Wonderful. Contraction?
You're looking for something that... ¿Cómo era?
Que no existe.
It doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
You're looking for something that doesn't exist. Okay. Number 7. Aprenderemos este proceso paso a paso.
We'll learn that process.
Este proceso.
This process.
Yes.
Step by step.
Wonderful. We'll learn this process step by step. Déjame que te guíe a través de los primeros pasos.
Let me guide.
Yes, guide.
You. Let me guide you with the first step.
A través de.
Through the first steps.
Nice. Repeat, please.
Let me guide you through the first steps.
Let me guide you through the first steps. Yes. Bueno, yes. Number 9. Había incluso uno para ti.
There were.
Había incluso uno.
There was one for you.
There was even.
There was even one for you.
There was even one for you. Falta una línea en el informe.
It miss?
Well, we would say there is. We would say there is.
There is
una línea.
There is a line missing in the report.
In the report.
Report.
There's a line missing in the report.
There's a line missing in the report.
Yes, there's a line missing in the report. One more time.
There's a line missing in the report.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Almudena, we're out of time. We have 2 sentences left, but we don't have time to do them. So we're going to finish. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll finish this whole list in our review. Okay, will you join me tomorrow?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic.
It will be a pleasure.
Okay, we're going to take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes with the advanced portion of the class. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.